Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our podcast. Today we have a very interesting topic. We are going to talk about the biggest mistakes people make in their 20s. Many young people make the same mistakes. I think this topic is important for everyone. My name is Emma, and I am here with my friend Alex. We are excited to talk with you today. This topic is close to our hearts. We made some of these mistakes too. So let's start our conversation and share some helpful ideas with you. I hope you enjoy this episode with us today.
Hi, everyone. Yes, this is a great topic. My name is Alex, and I am happy to be here. Your 20s are very important years. You make big choices about work, money, and love. Sometimes you don't know what is right. Sometimes you learn things the hard way, but that is normal for everyone. Today, Emma and I want to share common mistakes. We also want to give some simple advice. We hope this helps young people out there. Let's start with the first big mistake people often make in their 20s.
Okay, let's start with money. I think the first big mistake is not saving money. Many young people get their first job and feel very happy. They want to spend money on new things right away. They buy nice clothes, phones, and go out every weekend. But they forget to save any money for the future. Later, they have no money for emergencies. This can create a lot of stress. I think saving even a small amount every month is important. It's a simple habit, but it makes a big difference in life later.
Yes, I agree with you completely. Many people also spend money to look successful. They buy expensive things just to show off online, but they don't really need these things at all. This is called lifestyle spending, and it's very common today. People compare themselves to others on social media. They want the same lifestyle, so they spend more money. But this often leads to debt. I think it's smarter to spend money on things you truly need. Saving early can really help you later in life.
The next mistake is staying in a bad relationship too long. Some people know their relationship isn't good for them, but they stay because they are scared of being alone. This is very common in your 20s. People think leaving is harder than staying, but staying in an unhappy relationship can hurt your confidence. It can also stop you from meeting someone better for you. I think it's important to be honest with yourself. If something feels wrong, it's okay to leave. Your happiness is very important, and you deserve to be happy.
That's very true, Emma. Fear of being alone stops many people from leaving bad situations. They think being alone means being unhappy. But actually, being alone can help you grow. You learn more about yourself when you are alone. You understand what you really want in life. I think people should not be afraid of this time. It's not a bad thing at all. Instead, it's a chance to become stronger. When you love yourself first, you can build better relationships later. This is an important lesson for people in their 20s.
Another common mistake is being too afraid to take risks. Some people have a dream job or a business idea, but they don't try because they are scared of failing. They choose to stay in a safe job instead. This might feel comfortable, but it can also lead to regret later. I think your 20s are the best time to take small risks. You have less responsibility, and you can recover faster from mistakes. Trying new things helps you learn and grow. Even if you fail, you will learn something valuable. Failure isn't the end. It's part of learning.
Exactly. And many people stay in a job just for money and security. They don't feel happy, but they are scared to leave. They think a stable job is more important than being happy. But this can make people feel stuck for many years. I think it's good to think about what really matters to you. Money is important, but happiness matters too. Sometimes you must take a risk to find real happiness. It doesn't mean quitting suddenly without a plan. It means slowly working towards something that truly makes you happy every day.
Let's talk about social media now. I think comparing yourself to others online is a huge mistake. People see nice photos and think everyone's life is perfect. They forget that people only show the good parts. This makes them feel bad about their own life. They start to think they are failing somehow, but this isn't true at all. Everyone has hard days and struggles too. I think it's healthier to focus on your own journey. Comparing yourself to others only brings sadness. Your life is different, and that is completely okay.
Yes, social media creates a lot of pressure for young people. They see travel photos, new cars, and big houses. They think they need these things to be successful too. But real life is much slower and simpler than social media shows. I think people should spend less time scrolling and more time living. Focus on your own goals instead of watching others. Everyone grows at a different speed, and that's completely normal. I think this is one of the most important lessons for people in their 20s today.
Another big mistake is not taking care of your health. In your 20s, you feel strong, so you don't think about health much. People eat fast food often and don't exercise regularly. They think they have plenty of time to fix it later. But bad habits become harder to change as you get older. I think it's important to build healthy habits early in life. Eating well and exercising a little every day really helps. Your body will thank you later in life. Small healthy choices now can prevent big problems in the future.
That's a great point, Emma. Many people also ignore sleep completely. They work late or go out every single night. They think sleep isn't very important right now. But not sleeping enough affects your mood and energy levels. It also affects how well you think and work. I think getting enough sleep should be a real priority. Your 20s can be very busy with work and friends, but your body still needs rest to stay healthy. I think balance is the key here. Work hard, but also rest well every single night.
Next, let's talk about learning new skills. Some people finish school and stop learning completely. They think their education is finished forever. But the world changes very quickly these days. New skills become important for jobs all the time. I think learning shouldn't stop after school. You can read books, take online classes, or learn from videos. This helps you grow and find better opportunities. I think curious people usually do better in their careers. Learning something new every month can really change your future in a positive way.
I completely agree with that idea. Many people only rely on their college degree. They think a degree is enough to get a good job. But employers also want practical skills today. Skills like communication, computer skills, and problem solving matter a lot. I think it's smart to keep learning after graduation. You can learn for free using the internet these days. I think this is one of the easiest mistakes to fix. Just spend a little time learning something useful every week, and you will notice a big difference over time.
Let's talk about friendships now. Some people keep toxic friends for many years. These friends make them feel bad or stressed often, but people stay friends because they are used to them. I think it's important to notice how friends make you feel. Good friends support you and make you feel happy. Bad friends often bring negative energy into your life. I think your 20s are a good time to choose better friends. Quality matters much more than having many friends. A few good friends are better than many bad ones.
Yes, that's very true. I think many people are afraid to end bad friendships. They worry about being alone or hurting the other person. But keeping bad friendships can hurt your mental health slowly. I think it's okay to grow apart from people sometimes. Not every friendship lasts forever, and that's normal. As you change, your needs change too. I think it's important to build friendships that help you grow. Surround yourself with people who care about your future. This makes a big difference in your happiness and confidence.
Another mistake is being too afraid of failure. Some people never try new things because they fear failing. They think failure means they are not good enough. But failure is actually a normal part of life. Everyone fails sometimes, even very successful people. I think it's important to see failure differently. Failure teaches you important lessons for the future. Without trying, you can never learn or grow at all. I think people in their 20s should try more things. Don't be afraid to fail. Be afraid of never trying at all.
That's a powerful way to think about it, Emma. Many people avoid new things because they fear looking silly. They worry about what other people might think of them. But most people are focused on their own lives, not yours. I think this fear stops many good opportunities from happening. Starting a new hobby, job, or skill takes courage. I think courage matters more than talent sometimes. If you never start, you will never improve at all. I think it's important to push past this fear in your 20s.
Let's talk about traveling now. Many young people don't travel enough in their 20s. They think they will travel later when they have more money. But later, they often have more responsibilities instead. Traveling in your 20s teaches you so many things. You learn about different cultures and different ways of living. It also helps you understand yourself better. I think travel doesn't have to be expensive at all. Even small trips can give you new experiences. I think everyone should try to explore more while they are young and free.
I agree completely with that idea. Many people are too busy working to travel. They think work is more important than new experiences. But experiences often teach lessons that work cannot teach. I think memories from travel last a very long time. You remember trips more than extra money in the bank. I think it's important to find a balance between work and life. Take time off sometimes to explore new places. This helps you feel refreshed and inspired. I think this is a mistake many people regret later in life.
Another common mistake is not asking for help. Some people think asking for help makes them look weak, so they try to do everything completely alone. But asking questions is actually a sign of strength. I think mentors and experienced people can teach you so much. They already made mistakes, so you can learn from them. This can save you a lot of time and stress. I think it's important to build a good support system. Don't be afraid to ask questions at work or in life. Everyone needs help sometimes, and that's completely okay.
Yes, pride often stops people from asking for help. They want to look confident and independent all the time. But even successful people ask for advice often. I think this is an important lesson for young people. Nobody knows everything, and that's perfectly fine. I think finding a good mentor can change your career path. They can guide you and help you avoid mistakes. I think it's smart to build relationships with experienced people. Don't let pride stop you from learning valuable lessons from others around you.
Let's talk about mental health now. Many young people ignore their mental health completely. They focus only on work, money, and success. But stress and anxiety can build up over time. I think mental health is just as important as physical health. Talking to someone about your feelings can really help. This could be a friend, family member, or therapist. I think it's important to take breaks when you feel stressed. Your mind needs rest, just like your body does. I think people should never feel ashamed about asking for mental health support.
That's such an important point, Emma. Many people work too much and forget to rest. They think working hard means they must always be busy. But this can lead to burnout over time. Burnout makes you feel tired, stressed, and unmotivated. I think it's important to set clear boundaries with work. Take breaks, enjoy hobbies, and spend time with people you love. I think balance is the real key to a happy life. Success means nothing if you feel exhausted and unhappy. I think self-care should never be ignored in your 20s.
Another mistake is rushing into big decisions too quickly. Some people rush into marriage or big commitments. They feel pressure from family or society to settle down. But making big decisions quickly can lead to regret later. I think it's important to take your time with big choices. Get to know yourself before committing to someone else fully. I think there is no perfect timeline for life decisions. Everyone moves at a different speed, and that's okay. I think patience is very important when making big life choices in your 20s.
I completely agree with you, Emma. Society often puts pressure on young people. People ask when you will get married or settle down. But everyone's journey looks different, and that's completely normal. I think it's important to make decisions based on your feelings. Don't rush just because others expect you to. I think slow and careful choices usually lead to better outcomes. Take time to think clearly before big commitments. I think this advice applies to careers, relationships, and other major life decisions too.
Let's talk about setting goals now. Many people in their 20s don't set clear goals. They just go through life without much direction. This can make you feel lost or confused. I think setting small goals help guide your daily choices. Goals give you something to work toward every single day. I think it's okay if your goals change over time. The important thing is having some direction in life. Without goals, it's easy to feel stuck or unmotivated. I think writing down your goals can really help you stay focused.
Yes, I think goals give people a sense of purpose. Without goals, days can feel repetitive and empty. I think it's good to have short-term and long-term goals. Short-term goals help with daily motivation and progress. Long-term goals help guide your bigger life decisions. I think it's also important to review your goals sometimes. Life changes, so your goals might need to change too. I think this is a helpful habit for everyone in their 20s. Clear goals can really improve your focus, motivation, and happiness over time.
Another big mistake is spending too much time on your phone. Many young people scroll social media for hours every day. This wastes time that could be used for learning or resting. I think phones can be useful, but also very distracting. Too much screen time can affect your sleep and mood. I think it's important to set limits on phone usage. Try to spend more time on real-life activities instead. I think reading, exercising, or talking with friends is much healthier. Reducing screen time can really improve your daily happiness and focus.
That's very true, Emma. I think many people don't realize how much time they lose. Hours can disappear just from scrolling social media apps. I think setting phone-free times each day can really help. For example, no phones during meals or before sleeping. I think this small change can improve your focus a lot. It also helps you connect better with people around you.
I think technology should help our lives, not control them completely. Finding balance with phone use is important for a healthier lifestyle.
Let's talk about emergency savings now. Many young people don't save money for emergencies. They spend everything they earn every single month. Then, if something unexpected happens, they have no backup plan. I think everyone should try to save a small emergency fund. Even saving a little bit each month can help a lot. I think this gives you peace of mind during hard times. Life can be unpredictable, so it's smart to be prepared. I think building this habit early can protect you from financial stress later in life.
Yes, unexpected expenses can happen to anyone at any time. Cars break down or people get sick sometimes. Without savings, these problems can create serious stress. I think it's smart to start small if saving feels hard. Even $5 or $10 a week can add up over time. I think this habit builds financial confidence for the future. It's not about having a lot of money right away. It's about building a safety net for unexpected situations. I think this is one of the smartest habits for your 20s.
Another mistake is neglecting family relationships. Many young people focus completely on their careers. They forget to spend quality time with their family. Later, they realize they missed many important moments together. I think family relationships need time and attention too. Even a simple phone call can mean a lot to them. I think it's important to balance work and family life. Success feels less meaningful without people to share it with. I think staying connected with family brings comfort and support throughout your whole life.
I agree completely, Emma. Many people get very busy building their careers. They think family will always be there, no matter what. But time passes quickly, and people get older. I think it's important to make time for family regularly. Visit them, call them, or simply spend time together. I think these moments become very precious over time. Work is important, but relationships give life real meaning. I think balancing both is one of the most valuable lessons for people in their 20s.
Let's talk about perfectionism now. Many people wait for the perfect moment to start something. They want everything to be perfect before beginning at all. But waiting for perfection often means never starting anything. I think it's better to start small and improve slowly. You can learn and grow while doing something imperfectly. I think perfectionism can actually stop your progress in life. Done is often better than perfect, especially when learning something new. I think taking action, even imperfectly, is much better than waiting forever.
That's a great point, Emma. I think many people are afraid of making mistakes, so they wait too long to start their projects or goals. But starting early gives you more time to improve. I think it's okay to make mistakes along the way. Mistakes actually help you learn and grow much faster. I think action is more powerful than endless planning alone. The most successful people usually start before they feel fully ready. I think this mindset can help many young people move forward confidently.
Another mistake is staying too comfortable in life. Some people avoid change because it feels scary or uncertain. They stay in the same city, job, or routine forever. But growth often happens outside your comfort zone. I think trying new experiences helps you discover new things about yourself. Moving to a new place or trying a new job can be exciting. I think it's healthy to challenge yourself sometimes in your 20s. Comfort feels safe, but growth needs some discomfort too. I think stepping outside your comfort zone can lead to amazing new opportunities.
Yes, I completely agree with you, Emma. Many people fear change because it feels unfamiliar and scary. But change often brings the best opportunities in life. I think it's important to be open to new possibilities. Your 20s are a great time to explore different paths. You have fewer responsibilities and more freedom to try things. I think staying flexible and open-minded is very important. Life rarely goes exactly as planned, and that's okay. I think embracing change can lead to a much happier and fuller life.
So, to summarize everything we talked about today, mistakes are actually normal. Everyone makes mistakes, especially in their 20s. The important thing is learning from these experiences. I think mistakes help you grow into a better, stronger person. Don't be too hard on yourself if things go wrong sometimes. Instead, focus on what you can learn from each situation. I think your 20s are for exploring, learning, and growing. It's completely okay not to have everything figured out yet. I think this is such an important message for our listeners today.
Yes, exactly, Emma. I think mistakes are simply part of growing up. Nobody has a perfect path through their 20s. We all make choices that we later learn from. I think the key is staying open to learning and change. Try new things, take small risks, and be kind to yourself.
I think this decade is meant for growth, not perfection. Every mistake brings a valuable lesson for your future. I think if our listeners remember one thing today, it's this: be patient and kind with yourself always.
Well, that brings us to the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for listening to our podcast. We really hope this conversation was helpful for you. Remember, everyone makes mistakes, and that is completely normal. What matters most is learning and growing from them. I think your 20s can be an amazing time of discovery. Please share this episode with your friends if you enjoyed it. We would love to hear your thoughts and experiences too. Feel free to send us a message anytime. Thank you again, and we will see you next time.
Yes, thank you all for joining us today. It was such a fun and meaningful conversation for us. We hope you learned something new and useful today. Remember, be kind to yourself during your 20s and beyond. Take small risks, save some money, and take care of your health. Don't forget to stay close to family and good friends too. I think these simple lessons can make a big difference. Thank you for spending this time with us today. Take care, everyone, and we will talk to you again soon. Goodbye.